So what are we talking about? We are talking about KonoSuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world. Another mouthful of title. Hooray, mouthful of title. I just need to get in on this because that's like a thing in Japan. AniView by Dave. Dave brings you fantastic anime reviews that you laugh at and love, or sometimes maybe don't. Exclamation point! Ta-da! Yes! KonoSuba is hilarious. Holy shit. Spoiler alert, it's funny. It's also supposed to be. I don't think there's one episode that I don't laugh out loud. This is ridiculous for the sake of being ridiculous, and that's half the fun, is all your characters are terrible, and they know it, and they don't care. It's a very light-hearted harem with surprisingly no panties. But considering how floppy they are and how upskirt they go, no panties and no nudity. It's implied. Oh man, is it implied? But no, it's totally fine. And that's half the reason why it's so funny. At one point, you meet Reese and this cat Chimusuke, and at one point Chimusuke is just batting Reese's boobs around. Just going to town on Reese's boobs. Not something serious, because it isn't. It's blatantly making fun of itself. It's blatantly making fun of RPGs in general. It's just making fun of shit. You meet Kazuma, Sato Kazuma, and he is a shut-in NEET. He's a freaking nerd who avoids going outside. He has no real social life, probably not even at school. Okay? He's a shut-in dork. That's what he is. And he's going to pick up the newest RPG and he's going to play the fuck out of this thing. And then he dies. And goes to the afterlife. And meets the goddess Aqua, who kind of talks shit on him. And they make a deal. And now they both go to a parallel world. And go. Well, they didn't quite make a deal. More as Kazuma kind of got one over on her because she's an idiot. But, you know. But look at her magical stats! Holy shit! Super high magic, almost non-existent luck, and the lowest intelligence ever. Great. Whereas Kazuma has the highest luck anybody's ever seen, which everyone's like, luck's not a useful skill, and I call bullshit. As an avid character creator in RPGs, you up that luck! You up that luck! Luck comes in handy so many times! And with that kind of luck, what kind of party members are you going to attract? You are going to attract competent, incompetent people! And that's what he gets. He gets Megumin, and Megumin is this weird little girl with a super powerful magical spell called Explosion. I know, right? What a name. Anyway, it's the most powerful, magical, destructive spell you can learn, but she only has enough magic to use it one time a day, because she's not super high level, and as soon as she uses it, she can't move and just kind of falls down and is helpless. She's the worst. She's the worst. She's the worst. Until Darkness shows up. And Darkness, somehow, being even better, is way worse. Because at least Megumin is smart. Megumin's fucking on top of that shit. She's not an idiot. You can't be an idiot and be a wizard. You can be an idiot and be a goddess. Aqua. But Darkness is super tough, super driven, super loyal, and super clumsy and bad at being a swordswoman. But that may have more to do with her being a giant masochist. And I mean a giant masochist. It doesn't matter if it's physical or emotional abuse. She likes abuse. It's kind of weird. But it's also hilarious. My favorite episode from season 1, probably just in general, my favorite episode in general, is episode 9, which is the succubus episode. That episode is hilarious. He doesn't actually tell her to do it, but she understands, and she was totally gonna do it. And granted, if I had paid for the dirty succubus dream and then woke up in the bath and saw Darkness outside the door, yeah, I would have assumed it was a dream. And I probably would have done the same thing. Or worse, / better. It's a very episodic comedy. It's a comedy. It's kind of a harem. It's not exactly a harem because usually in a harem, some of the girls, all of the girls, there's Look, the science of harem-maze, sometimes there are multiple harems in one harem-may. This is not like that. The fact that he is surrounded by girls is kind of the only thing that you would qualify it as a harem-may. But other than that, he's not interested in any of these girls, and frankly, he's really, really annoyed at them for being terrible party members. And as much as I can't stand Aqua, I love the fact that when she gets drunk, she throws up rainbows, because that's fucking hilarious. Makes me laugh every time I see it. And yes, let's talk about the fact that Aqua does not wear underwear. I don't know why. I'm slightly insulted. I don't know why I'm insulted, but I am. God damn it, you're a goddess. Have some self-respect and some underwear. Jesus. Or just be naked. If you were just naked, that'd be different. But you're not. You're purposefully wearing clothes. You're also purposefully not wearing underwear. What the hell, Aqua? This is why everyone likes Eris. I really enjoyed the voice acting. Everyone has a really good voice. I especially like Cosmo's voice because that guy has a range. Because he's normally being normal sounding Cosmo, except when shit gets real and then all of a sudden he gets a super deep hero voice. And I really like the super deep hero voice, like when they were telling him about the dirty the dirty succubus shop. And he's like, huh, what? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, they'll give you nice dreams. And he's like, fill me in. I enjoyed this. This made me laugh. Every episode made me laugh. This thing is hilarious. I like all the characters, even though they're terrible. They're all terrible. They're a bunch of lovable morons, but they're all terrible. I did enjoy the music. The music wasn't super memorable, but I enjoyed it when it was happening. I really enjoyed the Season 2 opener. The opener itself feels like a little mini episode because you know these characters, and now you're just kind of watching them just kind of be awful. Constantly getting eaten by something, or just not being able to run because, you know, they suck. It's fucking hilarious. And while there are 2 whole seasons, 20 episodes, you can do that in a day, you can do that over the weekend, whatever. Unfortunately, Season 2 is probably the last season, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, they kind of close it in a way that is acceptable for a series like this to end. Because obviously, the way it's written, it could probably just go on forever. I'm a little sad that it won't. But, oh well. I enjoyed what we got. Overall, I laughed my ass off. I would say my official rating and my unofficial rating system, totally watch-worthy. Check it out. KonoSuba. It's on Crunchyroll. Tell me what you think. This is AniView by Dave. I, of course, am Dave. If you have any questions, comments, confusions, suggestions, put them below, and I will get back to you. See you next time. Try not to steal any panties. Try. Whis, you meet Whis. Whis is a lich. She's a super powerful lich, but she's also like a super powerful ice witch, and is probably the only other character that we meet that knows the explosion spell, which is a super high level spell. Whis is powerful and like an airhead. She's like, right? She's like that. And with the biggest boobs in the show. They are huge. There's an episode where Darkness gets possessed by this thing and it's trying to torture her. The demon's trying to torture her, but in doing so, she likes it. Towards the end, the demon is like, dude, just get me out of here. Because this is weird. Like, even he is like freaked out by her. Like, Cosmo can't understand why you would like this. And then the devil is equally freaked out by this whole situation because he's trying to put her in excruciating pain. And then he looks down and goes, she's enjoying this. This isn't working. He can't overpower her personality. I may be a little biased towards luck because I seem to be lucky. So lucky that my friend asked for a piece of my beard when he went to Vegas not so long ago so he could have my luck. And I said no. I let him touch it though, but that's not the same.